Hey guys, what is going on? Thank you and thank you for tuning in. So I'm not a believer, skeptic. I'm not a huge skeptic person. I don't believe in a whole lot of stuff. In fact, while all of this is going on today, it's like the first time. Last night I was like, oh, I need to go get food, right? Because everybody's gotten food. I have friends calling me up, telling me the shelves are empty, and I'm like, ooh, panicking. I don't want to be the only dude who is without food, right? So I went to the grocery store today to get some food. Now, one of the things I noticed, number one, I walk into the grocery store and I'm there for a bit. I walk in some few aisle, go here, go there. I see this gentleman. I don't know him. I never met him. I don't know his situation. I don't know if he was ill prior to this point. I have zero idea. But this man is sweating profusely, and you can just see it drenching off him. He's an older guy. I had my GoPro with me. I was recording the whole series, the whole vlog of me going there. But out of respect for humility, I wouldn't feel cool putting him on blast now, because it's not my job to do that. This brings up my follow-up question, which is, why is it that we don't have somebody standing at these grocery stores or work or wherever basically testing you? Just, is it because we're unequipped at this point to kind of implement something like that? We don't have enough equipment to go around. I just feel like we're not being proactive enough. We're letting everybody into the grocery store and we don't know who's affected, who's not affected. There's no one there to monitor anyone. Everybody's just there, like chicken with their head cuts off, trying to pick up food and whatnot. And I see this man and he's sweating profusely. He has a mask on. He's an older gentleman. Like, I truly hope that he is fine. I hope that everything I saw is not what it is. But my thing is, now you have a potential ill person standing in the aisle and has been walking around where other people have been walking around, and nobody knows who's ill, who's not. So how is it that, like, I just don't understand it. Other countries, I saw like a few places in the States that have this device, which made me think of it. Places in Asia and as well as Italy as well, even though they're going through their own stuff right now. But I just wonder if, like, there's a way to be more proactive in fighting this particular this pandemic right now. We just need to be more active. And the other thing too that doesn't make sense to me is, so school's closed, kids at home, public gym I believe are closed now, but your work is open, right? Like, you're allowed to go to work, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Okay, fine. If you gotta go to work, you gotta go to work. I get that. Everybody can stay home, right? But my thing is, do they have somebody standing at every workplace where they have like a little scanner in their hand to quickly just scan you? It's not a big deal. It take like, I don't know how long it takes. I've never been tested. Like, I could be sick. I have no idea. But just being quickly tested, and before you go in the building, because if you are ill, I mean, God knows how long you've been ill. And now you're going in the building, you're going to affect somebody, pass the shit on. And that person is going to pass it on. They're going to come home, pass it on to whoever they got. They're coming home to people and they're going to pass it on. This is actually a pretty good time to be single right now. One conduct for life. Single people ain't got to worry about this shit because this is you, right? Perfect. But, that was a joke. I mean, seriously, I'm not, seriously. But I just feel like, I don't know what's going on. It doesn't make sense to me. And here we are talking about social distancing. How we social distancing if they're talking about, like, I don't think that plan work. I think these jobs need to have people standing right there at the entry. They scan you real quick. Make sure you're fine. Make sure you're good. Make sure you don't have any illnesses before they let you into the building. So at least then they can say that everybody in this building is 100% free of coronavirus at this hour, this minute, this time, today. This whole idea of, okay, we're going to let people in, but then we're going to kind of divide them. If we used to have like 100 people, we're going to break it down to like 50 people. Look, that's backward thinking for me. So it's either we don't have the tools to be more proactive with this. Like, something got to get done, man. Something has got to get done. And it got to get done ASAP. Like, I mean, right now. It can't be playing. This is no time for playing. Idris Elba is just like, this thing can get anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have, what your status is in society, rich, poor, a bum on the street. It really doesn't matter. It can get anybody. Tom Hanks is in the same situation. Prayers go out to him. Idris Elba just announced this morning that he has been tested positive. Like, anybody at this point can get it. Anybody can get it. We need to do a better job. If we are going to social distance, we're going to say, well, let's social distance ourselves. But at the same time, we get hungry and we need to go into the grocery store, or we want to go into a restaurant. The restaurant should have somebody standing at the entry with like a coronavirus detector that just basically scan you. Kind of like when you go to the nightclub, right? You go to the nightclub, you get scanned to see if you have any weapon, knife, or any sharp object of tools on you before they let you in there. Otherwise, this whole idea of social distancing is not exactly working, because if my brother go into work and he leaves his family at home, he goes into work, leaves his family at home, like nobody know. He doesn't know what his co-workers' life is like after they leave. After work, he doesn't know the program. He doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know where to mingle with. He doesn't know any of these things. So now he's in work. Potentially, he could be a carrier. One of his co-workers could be a carrier. Somebody in there could be a carrier. And he gets it. He doesn't know at this point. So he comes home to his family. And my brother has kids. You know what I'm saying? My nephew, like the beautiful kids. You know? Now he come home to the family. He's going to spread that shit all around. I don't think this idea makes sense. It doesn't make any sense. Canada, what's going on? We need to do a better job. I know there's a sense of urgency and panic in my voice right now. I'm not trying to make people get panicked, whatever. That's not my goal. My goal is, listen, if we're going to come up with a system, let's come up with it. It's out of that. School's already closed. Many places are already closed. I can't even go to the gym now because I think that's closed as of this morning, but I'll have to double check, please. And if you know any information, let me know, right? If we're going to practice social distancing, then we need to do it the right way. We need to have people at every job, every public places, every whatever. Even that could even work for the gym. So rather than closing the gym and people having to stare at each other, you know, like this is Armageddon, the world is coming to an end, everybody's going to die. We can have these detectives, somebody stand right there, scan you, you're good, great. Go to the gym, go work out. If you're positive, great, go to the gym, go work out. It's as simple as that. Maybe we can change the hours, because I know some gyms, like my gym is 24/7, right? And people work a 9 to 5, basically, or whatever they work at. But we can say, all right, cool, we're not going to have the gym functioning anymore 24/7. Instead, we're going to have them open from this time to this time. It doesn't have to be open all day, right? Like, people understand. Like, it doesn't have to be open for 10 hours in a day. It doesn't have to be open for 15 hours. We can just have somebody standing there who basically has a monitor scanner or whatever. Boom, boom. You good? Go in, go work out. Boom, boom. This way, it limits the panic. It builds some sort of confidence in people that they can still go places, they can still go about their day. Look, this video is long enough. This is being recorded on my iPhone. This is just another quick talk right here from 18th Avenue podcast. All right, look, I'm Rico, and you guys take care of yourself. Be safe. It's crazy. Like, today's probably a good day to get food, because when I went in there, a lot of shelves were super empty, but the lady informed me that yesterday or the day before it was completely empty in there. So they restocked today. So if you do want to get some food, this is probably a good time to go and get some food. And also, I will have the video later on, not right now, but later on, of my what I saw in the grocery store. Manners, that gentleman. I mean, out of humanity, out of respect for humanity, I did not want to put him on there, and which make total sense. Okay, guys, look, that's my time. I'm out of here. Peace.